Hello guys, welcome to the first episode of Halo Chat, where I discuss a topic in the Halo universe and get my thoughts on it. The first episode is going to be on the new air vehicle in Halo 5 Guardians, the Wasp, and whether or not it needs an upgrade to its weaponry and health. First of all, let's talk about the purpose of the Wasp. The Wasp is a light VTOL vehicle that is used for close air support against infantry and light vehicles like the Ghost. It has two chin-mounted machine guns and twin rocket launchers. Now, the Wasp is designed to be a support vehicle that should torment the enemy team and keep them under cover while players on the ground push in on their enemy, whether it is other players or AI. The most effective strategy is to fly in low, fire at the enemy with your turrets from a farther range and rockets at a closer range, then fly out and let the Wasp's shields recharge for another strafing run. However, most players use the Wasp like the Hornet and hover in mid-air quite a bit above the ground and fire on anyone who comes into view with rockets. This strategy may work well with the Halo 3 Hornet, but it does not work at all for the Wasp. The rockets on the Wasp are most effective at close range, where they can be fired at the enemy and leave them with little time to react. The Wasp also has very little armor, so as soon as its shields drop, the Wasp is vulnerable to being destroyed by small arms fire rather quickly. Now, to the reason of this rant. Why do people think the Wasp deserves a boost in power? I mean, after all, it does make sense since the Wasp is supposed to be like the modern day version of the Hornet, right? Now, in my opinion, the Phaeton seems to be more like the Hornet than the Wasp does. I mean, the Phaeton has a chain cannon that does roughly the same amount of damage as the Hornets did, and the Phaeton's bombs are just as powerful as the Hornet's bombs, except without the lock-on. The Wasp, however, never was supposed to be like the Hornet, but a new vehicle altogether. The Wasp does not have powerful weapons or strong armor, because the Wasp is not supposed to be thrown right into the enemy's face, but pop in every now and then for quick kills against infantry, rather than going 1 versus 1 against a Scorpion tank. That is what I see many players do. They stick around where there are many enemies and try to blow them all up with rockets from a farther distance so that they aren't inevitably gunned down by SMGs and battle rifles, or they try to go head-to-head against a heavily armored vehicle, thinking that they had the upper hand by being in the air and having rockets. If you gave it more powerful turrets and better rockets that locked on, you might as well just make it the Hornet. But the Hornet is a very powerful air vehicle that can easily take out Scorpions in a few seconds in the hands of even a decent player, which would unbalance Warzone gameplay. I remember being able to go toe-to-toe against multiple Banshees in Halo 3 multiplayer and still come out as a winner because my rockets finished off the Banshees after my turrets did an incredible amount of damage to it in the first part of the engagement, which again only lasts a few moments. However, that's not to say that we shouldn't get any new wreck variants of the Wasp that do support these issues. A theoretical variant of the Wasp, like, let's say the Hannibal Wasp, could give the Wasp upgraded shields, heavy armor, and the same Goshawk cannon that the Mantis has on its turret, and the EMP rockets that the Mantis has as the rockets for the Wasp, which would do an incredible amount of damage to any vehicles that it runs into. That would definitely make it a very powerful Wasp that would be well worth the maybe 6 or 7 wreck points that would cost to spawn it in. In conclusion, I think the Wasp is fine just the way it is, and can still be a very powerful vehicle when used in the right hands. I would love to see new wreck variants of the Wasp though, like the Corp Wasp or an Oni Wasp, or even a brand new variant that is completely creative and not ever seen before with any other Halo vehicles, to create a more diverse experience with the Wasp. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, and if you want to see more content from me, hit subscribe. I also have a Twitch channel that is called StarBoss55, and I try to stream daily on the weekdays from 9 to 12 o'clock a.m. every single day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.
We've lost the lead.